FBI, open up!
Oh man, I wonder who that could be. No one's supposed to be here this early. Oh, that's not the FBI. Well, that's not the FBI. No, don't shoot me! Okay, so today we're going to be testing the durability of an epoxy cutting board. This is red oak with some epoxy on the edge. There's a live edge there. It's filled it in real nice. It's about 3/4 inch thick. Normally I would round the edges over, but since we're just kind of destroying it, we're just gonna let her alone. We'll start off by doing some casual kitchen testing.
Dang it, I forgot the slow-mo.
All right, so round one, you can see it took some pretty severe scratches. The wood is definitely a lot deeper than the epoxy. The epoxy is holding up very nicely. The bond between the wood and the epoxy is still good. It's nowhere near from coming apart. So we'll move on to round two. Don't you just hate it when you're chopping up fruits and vegetables on your balcony and it just slips out of your hand? All right, so there's the results. It got a slight crack there from the impact. Yeah, you can see the wood here did not hold up very well. But on the epoxy, there is a slight hairline fracture in through there coming from that edge split, but that's really the only damage. So I think we'll just put some tape on her and send her to round three anyway. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to just shooting it for fun. We're going to start off small with the 22 long rifle. We'll do it demolition ranch style and slowly get bigger as we go. One in the wood and one in the epoxy. Well, that was the wood. I'll be back. I don't know where I hit. Shoot it again. I think that was epoxy there. It sounded different. So, we successfully hit the epoxy solid. There was a few just shards there, and one went in there and just kind of filled her up in there. It's still in there. But this is a 22 long rifle bullet. It hit right there, and it just flattened out and fell on the ground. There's no exit hole. Severed the crack majorly there, but it's a win. You could survive a 22 long rifle. So now we're going to step up our game and go with the 9mm out of this nice Taurus. Hopefully we can hit it on the first shot. I think that was a miss. Where am I hitting? We'll go inspect the damage. Okay, so, well, there's the 9mm into the board and then out the back. That would have killed you for sure. You'd be dead. But on the epoxy, you can see here we made a solid impact and it kind of broke apart in about 10 different pieces. But nothing, no bullet exited. You can see here, it just made a little scuff. kind of, well, it's more than a scuff, but it didn't go in very deep, and it just blew the back of the epoxy out. Very interesting. You would have survived, for sure. Okay, so 12 gauge, that was a Goose load, double B, and it really didn't do much to the epoxy. Of course, it shattered it more. The cutting board just sort of absorbed all that. Nothing came out the back. So in theory, you would have survived, but the epoxy didn't even like catch them. They just sort of bounced off. Pretty strong stuff. I like it. Okay, so the cutting board's completely destroyed except for one little like 2 by 3 inch square of epoxy. So I'm gonna shoot that with my AR-15 5.56, and we'll see how it affects it. Got it. Whoops, that took a lot more than I was expecting. Pick those up.
Alright guys, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And a huge shout out to my friend Lance Brubaker for filming everything for me. And I'll link his description in the link his YouTube in the description. There we go. Alright. See you next time, guys.